Fulcrum coming. Yeah. Can you give me some? Oh, gee. We got the car all packed up. Got some longboards with us. Camera gear, camera. You know, just to vibe out. We're gonna go for a ride. Car is all clean, you know, as clean as it's gonna get at the moment. And if you guys have any companies that do vinyl wrap or just provide vinyl or want to potentially sponsor your boy, this car would be honestly really nice to wrap. If you guys know of any companies, or maybe go tag them or hit them up, you know, on IG or something, be like, yo, you should sponsor RISH, work with RISH or something. Hook your boy up, show him that support, knowing that we got that RISH army on deck, you know? You feel me? Because I know you guys always got my back though. Look at these rollers. Yeah, they come to tow my ass. Don't tow me, bro. Don't tow me. Yo, what's poppin', y'all? What are we doing? Got this crap all apart again. I'm trying to take out this radio, which is basically out because I got all the things undone. And I didn't show you guys. It was late last night, kind of, and I was vibing. I was kind of tired, whatever. I didn't feel like recording. So I'm gonna just give you a quick rundown on how to take this out. Right here, you're gonna have to pop out your trimming. What you want to do is get your plastic pry bars right here and just, you know, get in there and just work it. It is a little nerve-wracking, but for the most part, you're not gonna crack it. So you wanna pop this out, and then there's a Phillips head right here, and a Phillips head right here screw, and one right here. So you're gonna have to pop off this hazard light, and there's a plug that you just disconnect right there. Also, you have to feel up under here, so that's why you have to take out this cubby. We have to feel up under here, and there's two very small 8mm that you have to get to, and I believe this should, you know, be able to come out with some oofs and some force. See, alright, we're already working something. Everything is like in plastic, so it's like, it's kind of a little nerve-wracking. You're pulling on shit and then you hear that, like a little crunch. Shut up. Nothing else holding on. Alright, see? So you just gotta do some movement. Get this out your way first. Okay. I'm not really trying to fully take it out, because we're just trying to get the radio code. Like I was talking about, plastics, things crack. And I didn't notice when I was prying this whole system off. This tab right here broke off, and when I was trying to put it in, this side just didn't want to go down. I was like, yo, what the hell is going on? And in that process, I kind of cracked up here a little bit on the top of the vent area, but you can't even notice it, and it doesn't really affect anything. And even this didn't affect anything, because right after it, everything snapped right in, even over here. So I'm like, all right, it doesn't affect the look and how it holds, because you got screws holding. So whatever, it really doesn't even matter. And plus, we got to change out the system anyway. So let me know in the comments, what do you guys recommend for the Android or Apple Play or whatever the hell that you guys use. Many variants. I kind of want something that looks clean, not like that janky, you know, plastic look. But who knows? Putting all this back on, we got the serial number that we needed. That was on top of the radio, but the only way to see it is to pop this off and see, you know, from above. So yeah, now we're putting everything back on. Hopefully we could have some radio in this car, because I haven't been having any music. Quick swap out, because I don't know, this thing looks janky. I like the red, it doesn't look too bad, it's just, you know. So quick swap out that we got from the junkyard. Looks pretty good. I forgot to add the Phillips head over here first, and try not to drop it, because if you do,
you'll need another one.
Yeah, you need another one. Good luck. Might hear that shit dangling around someday. Alright, clip this back in. Don't lose the plug down in the back too. Alright, yep, that's the right way. I feel like that just looks better, you know? It just looks cleaner look. I kinda like the red. Nah, that looks good too. That looks good. We aight. There's a lot of things I need for this thing. Try not to go crazy and just like spend money. Of course, just like before, I sell all my parts for the most part, and then I get another TSX. How about that? Didn't I not learn from the first time? So we're kind of doing like a little downtime, easy stuff, and little cosmetics. I actually re-added the TSX and the Acura badge in the back, and I still gotta find my Acura badge to add on. The taping is alright, whatever, but it's on there, it looks better. Right now I'm restoring the headlights. As you could tell, one side is done, and it actually looks really good. It looks a lot better than it did before, because this is kind of like a before. I think this side actually looks a little bit worse than that one did. But anyways, it cleans up really good. We're using this stuff right here. Headlight Restore from Chemical Guy. Shout out to my boo for purchasing it, and we're finally getting to use it. It actually came out really good. I started with 600. I'm wet sanding, 600, 1,000, then 2,000, and then using this polishing pad and some of this, and I'm just working it in. It came out really good, so let's do the other side. Yeah, let's get that white weird haze off of it. We got the car all set up, we in the garage. Just want to go over something real quick. As you can see, we got a new set of coilovers right here. We're about to toss on the car. Let's do it. It's like I printed out this diagram just to have a little bit more of a visual for myself and you guys. I finally learned basically how to like dial in the fitment with the suspension and whatnot, and how to measure things kind of properly. And I finally got the front pretty, you know, dead on, and now I'm about to do the rear. I just wanted to do it and then go over it. Alright, so for measuring the ride height on your coilover, what you want is this shebang.
Digital caliper.
You know, cheap thing, Pittsburgh from obviously Harbor Freight. It's gonna do the job. You need one of these, you know, your two best friends, and then obviously your wrenches and whatnot for the coils. So to measure the ride height, what I do is get the
Digital caliper
and measure from right here, the bottom of this collar and the top of this one, like so, with the backing of this. So that's how you measure your coil ride height, which is the fronts are set to 2 inches, like 2.03, but whatever. And then to measure your preload, you want to measure at the bottom of this collar to the bottom of this top hat. And you're going to use your tape measure. But to get equal lengths measuring this way from collar to collar, you need to have your preload set correctly, which mine wasn't, so these were getting different measurements. And I was like half an inch off practically. So I set this properly first, and then I got to the ride height with collar to collar. But to get your overall strut height and whatnot, measure from the bottom of this top hat to the bottom of this strut, you know, where the fork goes, and that's how you get your overall. So I got the fronts dead on. Now I'm about to go to the rear, get the measurements, and then, you know, set it accordingly. I definitely want to raise it a little bit because I do have minimal rubbing at hard turns, so yeah, just safekeeping, especially because we're gonna get alignment. Don't want to mess with it too much after. Updates, yeah. How we got this cat converter stealer right here, man. What are we getting into now, you may ask? I finished up with the coilovers and everything is all good and even between either side of pairs between each other. You understand? Now we got this chopper and it's not chopping. Damn it. Alright, so now I'm really determined to get this exhaust on, the Fastline Performance 3-inch single exit exhaust that we got from Heel-Toe. Shout out to Heel-Toe. Shout out to Marcus. You guys can use my 5% off code RISH at your checkout and save yourself some like tax dollars and maybe shipping costs. So It'll save some bucks while you go shop with them regardless, because they're in our corner. You feel me? So, yeah. We're gonna get to some chopping so I could try to put this damn exhaust on for like the third attempt. The first two, the nuts are like non-existent, man. Like they're so rusty. No sockets hold onto it. Then I try to get the sockets that kind of grip and break bolt. It was not gripping and breaking or gripping at all. So we're just getting into some chopping. That's the good old method. It works every time. So safety first. Let's get the extension, get some gloves on, and get to some chopping.
Fulgrim coming. Yeah. Can you give me some scissors?
Stealing the cat. One more to go. Holy fuck. Yummy. Yay. Alright, y'all. So, as you can see, nothing that a Sawzall and couple blades can't handle. This thing is freaking separated, and then we'll be able to bang out whatever stud bolt thing that is left right there, and just find some nuts and bolts in my, my nuts and bolts. Okay? Alright, so let me, start popping off these hangers and start shimming its way out of here. Being that it's like the OEM bushings and stuff that I'm assuming, so it's a bit of a softer rubber, so it's not as hard to maneuver off. You can actually kind of do it by hand, like I'm doing right now. Get off me! Get off me! So, I just want to start it right quick, type-ish, without the whole exhaust and just cat. So, now we gotta get the exhaust on, but first I had to knock out these studs. I got two out already, right here. They're almost like the axle splines, where they almost like just slot in and then it's the screw. So you have to knock these out. They're not just gonna pull out or anything. They're in there, bro. So get your trusty PB blaster. Nice little sludgy. Little sludge. And just whack away, man. And you hear the difference. It's like, coo, and then it's like, ka. Once it like breaks free and it's going. Like you're gonna hear the difference when it breaks free.
Get the fuck out!
There we are. It's out. This is like a special kind of something, but I'm just gonna find 3 bolts and 3 nuts that are this size, go in and tighten down. Alright? Maybe throw a washer to whatever on it. We'll see. Oh, gee. We got the exhaust out over here, both of them. The Fastline Performance 3-inch single exit exhaust without the resonator, but we do have the resonator portion. I got it on the shelf somewhere, but we're gonna rock it without the resonator because it's honestly pretty decently quiet without it. So there it goes, the last hanger. I just gotta tighten the 2 bolts right here, 2 bolts and nuts from the muffler, and wipe down all my greasy fingerprints on it. Looking great at first. I put it on, I was like, oh my god, dude, why is the fitment so shit? Like, that looks awful. And I realized I didn't have the double hanger on this side, so it was kind of like cockeyed. I was like, oh my god, it looks so awful. But now it looks great. And now we have a 3-inch single exit exhaust. Pick up some food, probably bring you guys along for the ride. Just get a couple, pulls, and then we'll try to do like a POV video afterwards or something. Not in this video. Stay tuned for all the other videos and the sound clips coming up. Peace. Man, it sounds great. Needed some tone to the car because stock would just be too quiet, and I actually enjoy the sound of this exhaust. It's a good one. It's a good one. In the future, I'm gonna get like headers and test pipe most likely, and obviously I need to get a Honda added to make it all run properly and efficiently and get the most out of it. But for now, we chillin'. We got noise. We did something, guys. Yay! We got that pizza. So many different crusts. Buttered crust, buttered cheese, Asiago cheese, Italian herb, garlic herb, sesame, Cajun, ranch. Bro, they got everything. All right, it's time to head back home like a grub. Yeah, my sunshine and that sunshine. Look at that, man. Oh, Supra just popped in. Oh, yeah, poop, bro.
Audi right there. He's an Oreo. He's in a sandwich right now. Opposite
yeah, bro.
Oreo.
It's a reverse Oreo. Slow, man. Rumble.
I never take a day off, work around the clock, my engineer getting paid off. Rock like Ace up, like the weed and take off. So high I cannot see.